Hello, all you fabulous and wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be changing the decades. That's right. It's the 1970s. I can't believe it is here now. So we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. I think I mentioned this before in a previous video, but we're going to start whenever the decade changes like this. I would normally just include it in the gameplay. I've decided now to separate this. So this video is all about, we're going to go over the rules, the changes for the 70s, what's going to be coming down the line with my Sims. We're going to change their look. So they're going to get a makeover. We're just going to be making over this family with Catherine, and then we'll jump over to Maria and Felicia and make them over. Now Felicia is pretty much already made over to the 70s look. I might change a few things as I found some things like bathing suits and stuff. And then we're also going to change some of the house stuff. Now we only have just over 1,000 simoleons in this house, but there are some things that we can sell that we don't really need or we weren't really using. Probably not that much is going to change with this house. I did set it kind of in the late 60s style, which is closer to the 70s, but certainly like the couches are going to change and stuff like that. Maybe the dining room over here will change. But anyways, that's what this video is all about. If you guys are excited for this change, this decade switch, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It does help the channel out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump into casts with these Sims, and we'll give them their new looks, a 70s style, and then we will go over the rules, and then we'll do the house makeover, and all in one. And so that will be it then. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into cast with these Sims and give them a little makeover. So first up here we have Susan. This is the way Susan was looking when we left her at the 60s. She is probably gonna have a big major overhaul. So in the 1970s, things, bell bottoms became very popular, jeans became popular, midi dresses or maxi skirts were popular. So let's see what we can find. I've downloaded a crap ton of CC. Some of the CC I had before for whatever reason. I know specifically with Catherine here, she's naked. So some of the clothes were kind of giving me a problem. I would go to load up the game and it would error out. So some of the previous CC I had was using for the 60s is no longer good for whatever reason. Maybe I just need to re-download it or something, but it doesn't really matter now because we are switching. And also everything that you see here today is up on the website. So if you're wanting this or a specific piece, make sure to check out the website. The link is down in the description down below, but it's super easy anyways. It's just SeeJenGame.com. So that should be easy to remember. So you can get everything there. So Susan is an adult. She is actually getting closer to elderhood. So we want to give her more of a mature look. So let's see what we have for her. This is what we've got. We've got Susan looking like this now. She definitely looks more 70s. She definitely looks more 70s. There's her formal. Here's her athletic. Here's her nightwear, her party, and her swimwear, and her hot weather and her cold weather. I think she turned out really well. I really like her a lot. Looks very, very cute. Okay, so for Catherine, who's naked right here, let's go with Catherine because she just aged up into a young adult. We definitely want to go much more youthful and less conservative with her. So we've got the hippie look, which I think is super cute. And then we've got the more conservative kind of, yes, mom, I'll put a nice shirt on top kind of thing. So that is gonna be her everyday. Yeah, I definitely like that for her. And then her formal, and then her athletic, and her sleepwear. Here's her party, and then her swimwear, and her hot weather, and her cold weather. I think she came out really, really cute. I think that is adorable. Oh my gosh, that just screams 70s. So then the next one we have is Angie. She's a little girl. So she Let's put her in her everyday. I feel like, though, for her, not much is probably gonna change. So I think I'm gonna leave that. And then for her formal, I feel like because she was close, she aged up into a child so close to the 70s. I think I went ahead and dressed her for the 70s. This all fits. So I think I'm gonna actually leave her clothes the same. I didn't find any kids winter wear. Maybe we give her a second outfit and do just put her in t-shirt, something, maybe just a plain tank top or t-shirt and a pair of shorts or something. That will be her second outfit, and this will be her first. But I think everything else is just gonna stay the same with her. I think it is fine. So we're gonna stay there. And then Antonio here, let's see, he's got a lot of changing to do. Now he is an elder. I don't know what elderly men wore as far as that goes. I feel like more suits. Okay, so this is Antonio, how he came out. This is his everyday grandpa look. And then there's his formal, it gets more stylish. And then his athletic and his sleepwear, his party wear. Grandpa's coming out to play, his swimwear, and his hot weather and his cold weather. Definitely different than his everyday, but oh my goodness. Okay, so this is how they have turned out here. Okay, so like I said, I don't think we're going to be changing anything with Felicia. We did her look when she aged up into an adult. She's definitely more 70s here, so I feel like that is all good for her. That's her outfits. Maybe I'll change her bathing suit. Her bathing suit, since now I found some 70s style bathing suits. Let's give her maybe something a little different from the others. I think we're gonna go with this one. I like this one on her. I like the color on her, everything. It looks really, really nice. And then, yeah, we'll keep everything else though the same with her, I think. Now Maria, we have a lot to change. She's still stuck in the 60s. For Maria, she's always been more pants and casual. Okay, so for Maria, this is how she turned out. This is going to be her everyday look, I think. She looks really cute. We've gone more natural with her look, but there she is. And then here's her formal, and then here's her athletic, here's her sleepwear, and then here's her party wear, here's her swimwear, her hot weather, and then her cold weather. Oh my gosh, they look so cute. So that's how she's turned out. Okay, so here is the rules for what is changing. So the 1970s, we saw major strides in women's rights. You know, the women's lib made big strides in the 70s. Women's lib was started in the 60s, but it made huge impacts in the 70s. We had a legalized abortion happen, you know, Roe versus Wade. That was 1973. And then, of course, we had women going into business and politics, which up until this point was really only men. So we definitely had a lot of feminism happening in this time, which is awesome and amazing. I guess I really didn't realize that. You know, of course, I was only a little kid, but I didn't realize how much women had as far as impact in the 1970s. So I already established that we were not going to be doing this. This is about war and Vietnam War. By rights, Catherine is supposed to go into this, but I've already decided we're not going to. So she's going to go off to university instead, which men did use as a way to defer the draft. They're going to go to college and study. Women were not drafted. Women have never been drafted into war. It did come close. I was looking this up, and I guess in the 40s, World War II, 1945, it came close to getting women drafted to be able to be, you know, to draft, but they never implemented it. So women were not, this is not realistic, so we're not going to follow it. There was women in the war. They were served on front lines. They were mostly nurses, but they were all volunteers. So yeah, we're not going to be doing this. I'm sorry if that will upset anybody, but we're just not going to, since we have so few of our family left, and I just feel like, yeah, it's just not realistic. And I have other plans with Catherine that are going to help shape this gameplay and you know, that really stand for what the 70s were all about. Traits, though, that we will have to take. If any Sims are born during this decade, they must take one of the following traits: active, love outdoors, or vegetarian. So if Catherine has a child in the 70s, we're gonna have to give one of these. Sims are no longer required to get married to continue the lineage. I guess I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. They can just live together. They don't have to be married. The home and building, the eco lot trait would be appropriate now. Solar panels are now used in homes. Microwaves and dishwashers are allowed. Yes. Yes. Oh, that makes me happy. Microwaves and dishwashers are allowed. Plastic furniture is allowed. You may upgrade appliance like stoves, fridge, sinks, and showers. I guess I didn't realize that that was a thing. Like, I didn't never do it, before this, but I guess you weren't allowed to upgrade anything back then. So, all right. DJ equipment is allowed. New disco music is allowed. Civic public access and romance TV channels are allowed. So as far as education, if your sim is drafted and wants to attend university, they may do so after they've served whatever. This doesn't really apply to us, but then Juice Pong is now available. Okay, I didn't realize that was at this time. And then these are the careers, which I'm thinking with Catherine, somebody had made a suggestion, maybe she could go into politics. Now that I'm learning and discovering things about the 70s, I definitely feel like Catherine should go into something like charity organizer. First of all, they're not supposed to, men are only allowed for politician, which I guess I can agree with this because women, while they were in politics, it was mostly in like support to the men. So this is definitely going to be like more protesting and stuff, which I'm thinking like women's lib type stuff. I think this will work with the storyline. But at the same time, I also don't think she will go into this until a little later in her university. So I'm thinking this is where she's going to end up in. But maybe for, like the first year of college, she tries something in the arts or something and then realizes that, she wants to go into politics, like something. I definitely feel like she's going to change her mind. So whatever we decide, that's what we'll do. But I definitely feel maybe she starts in the art direction or creative arts direction and then ends up switching. I don't know how all that will work with the actual university gameplay in the game. I don't know if you can really switch degrees at university. I don't know. So maybe that won't even work. But we'll have to see. We'll have to paint our own little story and make it work somehow. But I definitely want to have her go more into politics in the long run. That's what I'm thinking with her. But these are all the jobs that are available. And then there's part-time jobs. These are the ones listed. I'm not going to read through all of them. But then holidays, we now have to add a holiday. We have to add Earth Day, which is Spring Wednesday. There is no decoration. So we'll have to do all of that. And then festivals and cities events are allowed. I guess I didn't know that they were not allowed. I've had them been going to some festivals and I didn't even realize. So my bad. It's not a big deal to me. So, but anyways, those are allowed now. Lottery tickets are allowed. Aqua zips are allowed. You may now use pride items from Cast and Build By, and snowboarding is now allowed. So that is cool. We'll definitely be doing some of this pride stuff with Maria, hopefully. But those are the challenge rules. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump back into the game, and we're going to take a look at what needs to change in their houses. This house really is, I don't think a lot is going to change with this house. I feel like some things that might change is like the rugs and the walls. Let's bring up the walls. So these walls maybe are a little too bright. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make everything over, and then I'm going to show you guys what I've got. Here's what we got. Let me show you guys what we've done here in the living room. All I changed was the color of the curtains to this orange. We put up paneling. I changed the color of this picture. We got this different couches, a little bit more 70s, it's mid-century, but I couldn't find the couch that I really wanted, which was more floral print and stuff. Maybe I'll keep looking and switch them out, but for now, this is what we've got. I wanted like this style, but with floral print or plaid. Those were two big popular sofa, you know, styles. I guess it works, whatever. And then I did change the colors of the pillows. And then I changed the color of this rug. Everything else stayed the same. I actually wanted to change this part here. I forgot. I didn't change this to this because that's what's over there. And then I changed the color of these chairs. And then I didn't change anything in here. We left that the same. And then over here, you'll notice we got this instead, more green and natural colors. And then just, I don't know why this plain wall looks so different than in here. I guess it looks the same. It's just like a cream color. And that's what we want with. I changed the color of this thing. And then I gave this rug, you can't really see with the walls up. I gave this rug and then we changed this rug. You can see I kind of changed more. We toned it down a little bit. More. It's more natural type style. I did change the table away from the glass and we went with a smaller one here. And these chairs, they don't go together. But I've also been having an issue with my tables, custom content tables not working. So I really like these chairs. But the custom con table, I'm afraid, won't work. So we just went ahead and got, like, I think this is Get Together or something. But we went with that. I think it looks nice. It works, I feel like. So it's like, it still has color, but yeah, it's a little toned down. More earthy, natural stuff. In the kitchen, I did put up this tile instead. And then we went with this tiled floor. And then I went with this rug because it looked like macrame to me, which was big in the 70s. And we changed the color of this. I did give them a different stove and refrigerator. We went with this one's just plain white. And we got a microwave, which is this. I made it black because I'm pretty sure that most of the microwaves in the 70s and 80s were black. Brown, not sure. I think the one I grew up with was like a mix of that fake wood and look to it. So it's brownish with the fake wood look, if you know what I'm talking about. And then, we were gonna get a dishwasher because we're allowed to have dishwashers now. There we go. We have a dishwasher now. Times are changing. Here's the dishwasher. I didn't change anything in here or the laundry room. And then upstairs, the only thing that I changed, all the rooms and stuff is the same. I just added this couch, this love seat, and then I had these chairs, these custom content chairs. That's all that's changed in this house. So just a little bit, nothing dramatic. It definitely looks darker, kind of like if you bring up the walls. It definitely looks more, it's a different decade. You can tell if something has switched. Something has switched. Anyways, all right, we're gonna go ahead and jump over to Catherine and their house and show you how I fixed up their house. Okay, so the only things that I changed here was the living room, the dining room, and kitchen. We'll start here in the dining room. So all I did was to the walls is I made the whole room the paneling, this wood here. And then I did change the rug. Here, let me bring these down. We did change the rug again. I like this rug because it looks more like, I don't know, older, kind of like macrame, kind of knit, kind of look like those things were big back then. And then this chair, I wanted either floral or plaid or stripes or something. So this is with, this came with Cats and Dogs, I believe, pack. And so, yeah, we went with this. This was the closest color and actually matches the drapes. It's god awful, but it definitely looks different from the 60s. We'll just say that. Oh, I was going to change the coloring of this. Let me change the coloring to more natural wood. This is all that we wanted to change was there. That will work. Or here. Let's make it this lighter one there. I'm probably going to change the TV. They only have 485 simoleons, so we're a little low. So it's going to have to wait till they have a little more money. But that's all that I changed was this living room set. I did add this little table and a lamp. I really would love to get books in here, but you know, the funds are a little low. So for the dining room, I changed this table. I wanted a round table because again, my custom con tables don't work. So I thought maybe we would try a game-based table. So I don't know what pack this came with, but this goes with the game. And then the chairs are custom content that I did add. I don't know if these don't work, we'll have to put in game chairs or whatever, and not custom content. And then I did give this big ugly floral print rug. Can you tell I'm a fan? Can you tell that I'm a fan of floral prints? Anyways, so there is that. And then I also did change the color. Oh, that does look different, that color. Let me change this really quick. I think we're actually gonna go with this darker blue. Yeah, let's go. That looks a little bit better. I did change the color of the cupboards here to the brown to make it more look natural. I also did put this little tile up behind here. It gave me a little bit extra simoleons. I did get a microwave. I only changed the color of the stove and the fridge from the blue. It's just white now. And yeah, we're just gonna need to make more simoleons. I didn't even change these color, but you know what? It is what it is. So that is basically, oh, and I did change the tiling on this floor. And that's basically all I did. I sold the baby crib. Because you guys, I don't know if they're gonna get pregnant again or not. We'll have to see, but for extra simoleons, I did do that. I did sell that. We'll just have to get another one when we, if we ever get there again with these two. Although she does be looking, why does she got her hand in her stomach? That's like weird. Why are you doing that? Oh, what is this? What are you thinking about here? She does not have a moodlet. She does not have a moodlet. She has like old times, cozy fire, remembering a fun party, and an impressive person. But look at there. We're just gonna leave it there. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe she wants a baby. We'll have to see. We will have to see. This will be to be continued. But that is gonna be it for this decade change. So we're gonna have to just continually evolve this family's looks. I will probably definitely change some of the stuff. I don't know. We know Angie's gonna be aging up, so I didn't touch her room. She's gonna be aging up in like 7 days or something. When is her birthday? She's got 10 days. So that's gonna be all changing. Catherine will probably be moving out soon. I do have some things planned. Like I said, though, we're right here. She'll probably go out on her own around in here. We'll see towards maybe the end of summer. We'll have to see. But we do have a long time with her. Remember, the aging did change for children who were born in the 1950s. She was. So her adulthood is now a lot longer. We're gonna have a really long time, y'all, with Catherine. And I'm okay about that. I got lots of things planned with her. We'll see if we can get them all to work down the Rhine. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, it would be amazing if you did. And also don't forget to click the little bell to get notified whenever I have a video go up. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.